here we are.
Oh.
What was I gonna say? Today's a good day. Every day. What?
Yeah.
Out? In?
Yeah. Out is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna actually fix it? Aw, thanks, buddy. You wanna like...
No, I don't. I want you to do the shot.
Every day above ground's a great day, but today's an even better day because I get to drive Horse Thief Mile. I've been wanting to drive this track for over 10 years, so I'm super excited to get out there. Yeah, it's day 4 of Drift Week. We did Honda Muscleman for a couple of days. We traveled from Tucson to LA yesterday. That was about a 10-hour drive. Here we are ready to drift. That's very cool. I'm super excited. So here we are in my sick Airbnb room. We're doing a voiceover because the track at Horse Thief Mile was super windy. Weather this whole trip has been ridiculous. I was driving Horse Thief Mile all morning. I was having fun. I was learning the track, progressively more aggressive and doing better in my opinion. I came off and my steering wheel was quite a bit turned to the left, going straight, so I was like, my toe is messed up somehow. My tie rods weren't bent, the knuckles were fine, everything seemed fine. I couldn't really figure out what was going on. So I basically adjusted my right toe inboard to center the wheel until it was pretty centered and drove fine still. That took a couple of adjustments. So I adjusted the toe till the wheel was pretty centered and the self-centering was pretty decent, and I thought all was good. Hey, it's me, Kevin, again. Hey, it's Kevin, me again. Hey, it's me, Kevin, again. So I went out, I was gonna take it easy, just drift the uphill sections, a couple S-curves, not aggressively throw it into the downhill section, because I didn't really know how the car was gonna handle or what was going on. I came down through and started drifting the uphill section. It seemed to feel fine. The wheels seemed to be coming back around good. So then I did, in fact, drift the downhill section, which also still felt fine. So now I'm coming back up the second uphill section. I'm coming around the loop. And as I'm drifting, I just hear a big snap and the car just loses all steering and I just go flying right off the track. The truck towed me back on the track and he was like, all right, just drive away. I told him, I'm like, I don't think my steering works. And he was like, all right, well, just drive away. I said, okay. So I started driving and I turned the wheel to the left and the car just drives straight. So I turned the wheel back to the right and the car still just drives straight. And the steering is not doing anything to the wheels. So at that point I'm like, okay, something is very wrong here. Right-hand side mount for the steering rack. It should be welded to the cross member and is no longer. This part goes here. It's welded back together and we're gonna try and put the rest of it back together and see how it goes. I say everything I need to say, and then you're like, all right, now say it. It's like, well, you should have just filmed it the first time. I feel like
all right, let's do it. There you go.
I got the car back together, got the part welded back onto the cross member, got the steering rack back on. I got the toe set. It seems to drive fine, but the steering rack seems to have a bit of a crunchy part at one part. So I'm hoping I can get a new rack and get that in and continue driving on Drift Week.
What? Will we go somewhere tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, here we are.
Okay.